Hello everyone, welcome to my channel B&B CBS Gossip 24. Finn reels over Dylan's Luna apology, Eric strikes back at Ridge. The bold and the beautiful spoilers preview video for the week of December 1st to 5th reveals that John Finn Finnegan will reel over Dylan's Luna Nozawa apology. Eric Forrester will also strike back at Ridge Forrester, so let's discuss the drama ahead. BNBS weekly promo kicks off with Dylan repeating her confession at the Cliff House, where Finn and Steffi Forrester Finnegan are standing there with Elektra Forrester and Will Spencer nearby. After Finn exclaims over Dylan being the one who ran down Luna, she'll tell him she's so sorry. Dylan will insist she killed Finn's daughter and will clearly be in a lot of pain over what happened on the road that night. Of course, Finn won't hold this news against Dylan since it's not her fault Luna ran out in front of her. Dylan couldn't have known Luna would appear out of nowhere, so Finn won't blame her for any of this. Over with Katie Logan, she'll face Bill Spencer's pressure to leave Forrester Creations and come back to Spencer Publications. Bill will argue that Katie shouldn't have to answer to Ridge and Brooke Logan Forrester, Catherine Kelly Lang, but Katie will have some reservations about making a major career change. However, Bill may contend that the timing is perfect since an outside PR team is taking the lead on the Luna mess. While Bill pushes Katie to join the Spencer empire and bring Will with her, there'll be some friction in the Forrester CEO office. Ridge will urge Eric to go off into the sunset and do something besides work, so that advice won't go over well. Although Ridge will talk about what he'd do if he were in Eric's shoes, Eric will fire back and put Ridge in his place. "You're not in my shoes, Ridge." Eric snaps in BNBS weekly preview video. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Eric and Ridge have much more conflict ahead, so stay tuned for updates on their father-son feud and any trouble it'll lead to. Consequences and counterstrikes. The truth beneath the surface. Teaser, Forrester Creations, hallway. Elektra rushes down the hallway, clutching her tablet, hair slightly undone from a long, chaotic morning of fittings. She looks exhausted but determined. Her phone buzzes in her hand. Unknown number. Again. Elektra. Not this again. She ignores it, but the call comes back. Same number. Faster. Relentless. Elektra. Who? She taps accept. Elektra. Hello? Dylan. Elektra, it's me. Elektra stops in her tracks. Her hand trembles. Elektra. Dylan? You can't call me at work. We talked about this, actually, no. We didn't talk, because you disappeared for 2 weeks. Dylan. I need to see you. His tone, wrong. Shaken. Hollow. Elektra. Are you okay? Dylan. No. And after you hear what I have to say, you won't be either. The line goes dead. Elektra. Dylan? Dylan. Pauses, whispering. What did you do? RJ, Zende, and Ridge are mid-argument. Papers everywhere. The mood is tense. Ridge. You two are supposed to be putting your energy into work, not tearing each other apart every 5 minutes. RJ. I'm trying to stay focused but everything reminds me of her. Ridge softens. Ridge. I know. We all miss Luna. Zende looks guilty but hides it. Zende. She should still be here. Elektra appears at the doorway, pale and unfocused. Ridge. There she is, our star in turn. Elektra, you're late. Elektra. Sorry. I had to take a call. RJ notices her shaking hand. RJ. Elektra? You okay? Elektra. Yeah, just a long morning. But she's lying. Everyone feels it. Elektra approaches the small, quiet cafe where Dylan asked her to come. It's cold and windy, the air heavy with tension. Dylan sits alone at a corner table, hood up, eyes red. Not from crying, from lack of sleep. He looks like someone who hasn't breathed in days. Elektra. Dylan? He looks up. Haunted. Dylan. You came. Elektra. You sounded bad. What's going on? She sits. He doesn't look at her. Dylan. I'm not the same person you knew a month ago. Elektra. Dylan, just tell me. He finally looks her in the eye. Dylan. I did something. Something unforgivable. Elektra's breath catches. Elektra. What are you talking about? Dylan. I hurt someone. Elektra. Who? Silence. Dylan's eyes fill with tears he refuses to let fall. Dylan. Luna. Electra's blood runs cold. Electra. Luna. Luna Nozawa? Dylan, why would you even? Dylan. I killed her. Act 2. Scene 3. Cafe. Continuous. Electra jerks back in her chair. Electra. No. No, Dylan, that's not funny. Dylan. I wish I was joking. I wish it was a nightmare. I wish I could wake up and undo everything. Electra is speechless. Electra. Dylan. WH. Why are you saying this? Dylan. Because it's the truth. He grips her hands across the table, desperate. Dylan. And you're the only person I trust to hear it. Electra yanks her hands away. Electra. You can't trust me with murder, Dylan. Dylan. I didn't mean for it to happen. Electra. Then tell me what happened. Now. Dylan breathes in sharply, the confession boiling over. Dylan. I followed her. Electra goes still. Electra. You, what? Dylan. After that night at Illinois Giardino. When she didn't come back inside. I thought she left because she saw me. Or because I said something wrong. I don't know. I was spiraling. I just wanted to talk. Electra. So you followed her home? Dylan. No. I followed her to the cliff road. The one overlooking the ocean. Electra's throat tightens. Dylan. She was crying. I didn't know why. I wanted to pull up next to her, tell her I was sorry, that I never meant to push so hard. His voice cracks. Dylan. But she panicked. She swerved. And I swerved too. Electra shakes her head slowly. Electra. Dylan. Dylan, the police said Luna was hit from behind. Dylan nods. Ties fall. Dylan. I know. Because I hit her. Electra clamps a hand over her mouth. Dylan. I heard the thud. I saw the way she fell. And I didn't stop. Electra. Oh my God. Dylan. RJ stares at the sketches on the wall, Luna's designs pinned up in a neat, orderly line. He touches the edge of one gently. RJ. She was going to show me her new collection. Rich. You'll still be part of it. We'll make sure she's honored properly. Zende. Quiet, pained. She never got to see any of it finished. RJ's face tightens, grief mixing with simmering anger. RJ. Whoever hit her. Whoever took her from us. Voice shaking. They're going to pay for what they did. Electra enters, pale as paper. Rich. Electra? You really don't look well. RJ. Maybe you should sit down. Electra. No. I'm fine. But she's not. And it shows. Electra's eyes are red, her expression torn between rage and heartbreak. Electra. Why are you telling me this? Why now? Dylan. Because I can't breathe anymore. Because every time I close my eyes, I see her face. And every time I look at a mirror, I see a monster. Electra. You should feel that. He nods, takes the pain like he deserves it. Dylan. I know. And I'm not asking you to forgive me. I'm just asking you to listen. Electra. Listening makes me part of this. Dylan. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I didn't know where else to go. You're the only person I have left. Electra wipes her face, furious at herself for wanting to comfort him. Electra. So what now? You confess to me, and then what? You just walk out of here? Pretend this didn't happen? Dylan. No. He reaches into his pocket. Electra flinches. But it's not a weapon. It's his car keys, the ones from that night. He puts them on the table. Dylan. I'm turning myself in. Electra stares. Dylan. I just needed to tell someone the truth first. Katie Ann will walk from the elevators, mid-conversation. Katie. I still don't understand that text you showed me. Will. Mom, it was weird. Whoever sent it said they needed a lawyer before the truth exploded. It came from a burner phone. Katie. And you think it's related to Luna? Will. I don't know. But it sounded like someone was scared. Katie frowns, unsettled. Electra. You turning yourself in? Dylan. Yeah. Electra. Do you realize what this means? You're going to prison. 4 years. Maybe decades. Dylan. I know. Electra. You're throwing your life away. Dylan. Because I already threw away hers. Electra's voice breaks. Electra. Dylan, how did it get this bad? Dylan. Because I followed her. Because I got obsessed. Because I wanted someone who didn't want me back. Electra closes her eyes, tears falling. Electra. I can't protect you. Dylan. I'm not asking you to. Electra. I can't lie for you. Dylan. I don't want you to. Electra. I can't carry this. Dylan. Then don't. Let me carry it. Let me face it. Electra sobs silently. Dylan reaches out but stops himself. Dylan. I just needed you to hear me say it. To know I wasn't trying to hurt her. It wasn't deliberate. But it was still wrong. Electra. So what are you going to do? Dylan. As soon as I leave here? I'm going to the police station. Baker sits at his desk, paperwork stacked like a mountain. The investigation into Luna's death is slow, frustrating, going nowhere. Detective Baker. If only we had one solid lead. The door opens. Dylan enters. Shaking. Pale. But determined. Dylan. Detective Baker? Baker looks up. Detective Baker. Can I help you? Dylan. Yes. Swallowing. I need to make a confession. Baker stands slowly. Detective Baker. What kind of confession? Dylan. I'm the one you're looking for. Voice cracking. I'm the one who killed Luna. Electra leans against the wall, hands trembling. RJ passes her. RJ. Electra? Did something happen? Electra opens her mouth. Nothing comes out. RJ. You look like you saw a ghost. Electra whispers. Electra. I wish that's all it was. Scene 10. Police station, interrogation room. Dylan sits across from Baker, hands cuffed, eyes red but steady. A recorder clicks on. Detective Baker. State your name. Dylan. Dylan Marwick. Detective Baker. You said you wanted to confess to something. Dylan nods. Dylan. To Luna Nozawa's death. Baker leans forward, sharp. Detective Baker. Start from the beginning. Dylan breathes in. And he tells him everything. The following is raw, agonizing, and detailed. Every moment of the crash, every second of panic, every terrible choice. Electra enters the room slowly. Luna's designs are still on the walls. Her dress from the last fitting still hangs on the rack. Electra breaks down. Electra. I'm so sorry, Luna. She sinks into a chair, sobbing. Baker finishes writing. Detective Baker. You know what comes next? Dylan nods. Dylan. Yeah. Detective Baker. You're under arrest for vehicular manslaughter, leaving the scene of an accident, and obstruction. Dylan closes his eyes. Relief and devastation wash through him. Detective Baker. You'll be held without bail pending arraignment. Baker stands. Dylan whispers to himself. Dylan. Electra, please forgive me. Electra stands in the shadows. She watches as Dylan is led out in handcuffs. He sees her across the parking lot. Their eyes lock. No words. Just pain. Regret. And the knowledge that life will never be the same again. RJ stares at a photo of Luna on his phone. RJ. I'll find out who did this to you. I swear it. Behind him, Electra enters the studio. She hears him. She freezes. She knows. RJ turns around. RJ. Electra? What is it? Electra breaks, silently, helplessly. RJ steps toward her, concerned. RJ. Did something happen? Electra whispers. Electra. Yes. It's over, RJ. Everything's over. He frowns, confused. RJ. What do you mean? Electra inhales sharply, tears falling. Electra. Because they found out who killed Luna. RJ's breath catches. RJ. Who? Electra. Who? Electra sobs. Finn stands alone, staring at Luna's framed photo on the table. His hands tremble. His face is hollow, wounded, gutted. He plays back Dylan's words from the police report in his mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit her. I panicked. Finn flinches. Steffi enters quietly, watching him. Steffi. Finn, you haven't slept. Finn. How could I? Dylan's apology. That wasn't an apology. It was a confession. And all I can think about is Luna lying there alone, and him driving off. Steffi touches his arm gently. Steffi, you're not alone in this. Finn closes his eyes, the grief swallowing him whole. Finn. I promised I'd protect her. I failed Luna, Steffi. I failed her. Dylan sits cuffed, head down on the metal table. Finn storms in before Baker can stop him. Finn. You want to apologize to me? Try apologizing to Luna's mother. Her aunt. Her boyfriend. Her family. Dylan lifts his head, already crying. Dylan. I'm sorry. I never wanted to hurt her. Finn. But you did. Finn's jaw trembles, fury barely contained. Finn. You took her life. And you left her there like she didn't matter. How do you live with that? Dylan sobs uncontrollably. Dylan. I can't. That's why I turned myself in. Finn stares at him, disgusted. Finn. You don't get points for confessing when the damage is done. Baker steps in. Detective Baker. Dr. Finnegan, I can't let this continue. Finn glares at Dylan one last time, eyes cold. Finn. I won't forgive you. Ever. Rich stands over the sketches on the table, frustrated. Eric walks in with a cane but full of authority, more energy than Ridge expected. Eric. I hear you made some decisions without me. Rich turns, wary. Rich. Dad, you're supposed to be resting. Eric. I'll rest when I'm dead. Beat. You changed the design direction for the pre-spring line without consulting me. Rich. We had deadlines. We had to move fast. Eric steps closer. Eric. You moved fast. Straight over my position as co-CEO. Rich sighs. Rich. Dad, I thought we agreed you were stepping back. Eric. You decided I was stepping back. Tension crackles. Eric. I built this company. And if you think I'm going to let you rewrite history while I'm still alive, you're mistaken. Rich bristles. Rich. I never said you weren't important. Eric. Then show me. Ridge is silent. Eric's voice turns sharp and powerful. Eric. I want veto power over all final design decisions. Effective immediately. Ridge freezes. Eric just struck back, hard. Finn sits alone, coffee untouched. Lee approaches, composed but tight with grief. Li. I heard about Dylan turning himself in. Finn. Yeah. And I confronted him. Li. Good. She sits across from him. Li. You needed to. You needed to release some of that pain. But Finn's guilt still burns in his eyes. Finn. I keep thinking about how young she was. How excited she was about her future. And I didn't get to protect her. Li. Finn, listen to me. Luna knew she was loved. By Poppy. By RJ. By me. And by you. You didn't fail her. Dylan did. Finn shakes his head, tormented. Electra stands by the elevator, looking drained and afraid. RJ approaches her. RJ. Electra. What you said yesterday. About them finding out who killed Luna. Electra closes her eyes, emotional. Electra. It was true. RJ. Who killed her? Electra hesitates. Her heartbeat thunders. Electra. It was Dylan. RJ goes still. Then the word hits him like a blow. RJ. Dylan? You're Dylan? Electra. He confessed. He told me everything. RJ's eyes fill with fury. RJ. Because of him. Luna is gone? Electra nods. RJ punches the wall behind her, pure grief and rage exploding through him. RJ. Dylan's going to pay. He's going to pay for what he did to her. Ridge and Eric's confrontation continues. Ridge. Dad, veto power? That's extreme. Eric. So is ignoring your partner. Ridge. I didn't ignore you. Eric. You sidelined me. Ridge sighs heavily. Ridge. I wasn't trying to. Eric. But you did. Eric moves to the designs on the table. Eric. This line, the one you changed without me, needs to go back to the original direction. Ridge stiffens. Ridge. Dad. Eric. That's my veto. And my decision. Ridge clenches his jaw. This war is just beginning. Finn, calmer now but still raw, approaches Baker. Finn. Detective, Thank you for letting me talk to him. I needed to hear it. Detective Baker. I'm sorry for what your family is going through. We'll pursue the maximum charges. You have my word. Finn nods, but the pain remains. Elektra sits alone, shaking, clutching a tissue. She startles when she hears footsteps. It's Zende. Zende. Elektra, you okay? Elektra. No. Not even close. Zende. Is this about Luna? Elektra nods. Elektra. Dylan confessed. Voice hollow. He was the one who hit her. Zende steps back, stunned. Zende. Oh my god. Elektra. I didn't know who to tell. RJ. Finn. Lee Poppy. But I couldn't hold it anymore. Zende sits beside her. Zende. You did the right thing. But Elektra shakes her head. Elektra. It doesn't feel like it. Ridge arrives to check on Finn. Finn sits on the couch, staring at nothing. Ridge. Son. Steffi told me you confronted Dylan. Finn. He tried to apologize. How do you apologize for that? Ridge sits with him. Ridge. You're carrying a lot of weight right now. Finn's eyes fill with tears he doesn't let fall. Finn. I couldn't save her, Ridge. Ridge grips his shoulder. Ridge. You couldn't save Luna, because she was taken from you. But you can fight for justice now. Finn nods slowly. Eric signs a folder with a cool confidence. Ridge enters. Ridge. We need to talk. Eric. Smiling. Oh good. I was hoping you'd come around. Ridge sets a stack of legal papers on the desk. Ridge. This is a co-CEO review of responsibilities. If you want veto power, fine. But I want something too. Eric raises a brow. Eric. Which is? Ridge. Full transparency about your health. Beat. No more pretending everything is okay when it's not. Eric stiffens. Eric. You're still questioning my ability to lead. Ridge. I'm protecting you. Eric's pride bristles. Eric. I don't need protection. Ridge. Yes, you do. And you know it. Eric is silent, because Ridge is right. But he hates it.